Hi everybody, welcome back. TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and I'm busy around the place. I've been doing stuff. I've been and got some more marble. I've got a whole load more marble rock. I've actually got 3 stacks of marble rock. Whole load of food on me. That can go back on my back now. But I am out of mortar, or almost out of mortar. I'm not quite out of mortar, but you're getting very close. So what I've been working on is I have got this area now walled up. No windows in here because it's a toilet, but windows in here because it's a bathhouse, and obviously we're not worried about being a little bit public because it's a Roman style baths, you know, they were public. So I should have some mortar left. I also have a reasonable amount of chisel durability left there, so we should be good to maybe get another bunch of bricks made. Not quite all of them, but it doesn't matter because we've got more to cook in now. That'll be ready in 8 hours, and we've got another 30 odd here. So that's going to come right down to here, and then what I was looking to do was, do I want to do it to there? Let me just have a look down this side a second. So this wall here is set down and drops in a little bit lower down, and then we'll come up like that. Now the question is, do I want to dig in here? Yes, why not? And come around like that, and then around like that. And I may take out here and here, thinking about this. So I'm just kind of, again, designing on the fly really. So if we wanted to do window, 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 wanted two high windows, window and window. That would look reasonable from that angle. We'll build up this so we've got some dirt covering everything in there, and that we will probably hide. Well, that'll be more or less fairly well hidden then. So yeah, that works. But what I was thinking, now let me grow. Am I out of this stuff already? All right, doesn't matter. It does not matter. What I was thinking was we take this out here and we'll just stick one of you down there, and we can do the same here and here. But because those are not quite what we want, oops, bonk, bonk, bonk. That wants to come out and be dirt. So that covers us there. Yep, we're getting there, we'll pop you there for a moment. I think there's some more dirt over here. So really I'm trying to get the walls done. I've decided what I want to do for the roof, but it is again, unfortunately, going to require a resource gathering trip. Or is that fortunately? I mean, you know, at the end of the day, nothing wrong with the resource gathering trip. It gives us something more to play with. Come on, get out my way. Right, you can go in there. Now, what we need to do is we probably need to quickly pop this down and have a quick sleep if we can. Well, eat first, maybe. How violently do you have to eat a salad that you smash the plate? I mean, seriously. I know I'm a vigorous eater and I like my food, but I don't think I've ever actually managed to smash a plate while eating. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I haven't. I'm sure I would remember. Alright, anyway, let me just grab you, do you. Alright, we're good. So, while we're waiting for the mortar, what I had thought about was down at the bottom here, mode is detailed. So if we're going for Greco-Roman style, then they work pretty big on pillars. I'm probably going to need another chisel to do this. Unfortunately, this is the only drawback to this. So why don't we? I don't know whether to go in one further like this. That might work better. So basically take off this outer edge. Let me do you. And what I'll do in doing all of this on camera, because obviously it would be a little bit much. And we need to take the edge off here. Hopefully we don't muck up, because this chiseling can be bloody expensive on resources. Just on the chisels, you know, they wear out so fast. And then you're going to come down like that, and like that, and then maybe we do something like this just to give it a little bit more detail. I mean, if I do it, is that going to be too? Is that going to be too much? I don't know. Maybe not. The level of detail you can do with this stuff, and this is very much, well, I mean, this is exactly the same problem you have with chisels and bits. When do you stop? Because now you see what we can do is we can place you on there, and we can I should have maybe have gone down. It would have been, hang on, tell you what, let's get rid of that. I've got plenty. Let's go here. Let's bring you back and take it into slab mode. Too far. Damn it. Try that again. Like that. Probably just a bit quicker. And then go back into detail mode. And repeat. We can reverse that upside, rotate it at the top. And then we can have another one at the other side. Everything will be fine and dandy, and we should end up with something that hopefully will look half decent. Possibly. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah. So I have got a fair bit of chiseling to do here. At least this is going to be at least 4. I think 4. Let's have a look. That's 3 high to there. I haven't quite decided how I'm doing the roof yet, which also doesn't help. But I'm not displeased with that. It's I suppose in one way it's not quite as detailed as chisels and bits because we're in 2 pixel blocks there. That's not. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. We can probably actually, let me just do that down here just to give us a little bit more fun detailing as well. That doesn't hurt, does it? No, it doesn't. So, yeah. could even trim out those corners there. There is a tendency. Right, I need to stop now. If I go any further, I'll break it. There is a tendency when doing this to go one step too far. So yeah, you need to kind of get a bit of self-control and stop yourself just before you take that one step too far over the edge, because otherwise you're going to regret it. You're going to do something. You're going to have spent a whole lot of time and resource doing something, and you're going to come back, and that one little bit too far is just going to, and you're going to just have to break it, start over, and it's not ideal. So yeah, let me just get these finished, and I will be right back with you. Okay, first one done. Got some blueprints, so we are, first things first, we are going to set you in detail. Oops. How are we going to do this? Hope. And detail mode. Okay. So let's take you. Got a base. Done. Done. No. Oh, bugger. Why did you do that then? Base. Done. Cancel. Why is it? Oh dear, there's something going on here, odd here. Base. Done. Let me put you that side to see whether that helps. You're in detail mode, definitely. Intriguing. What worked now doesn't. Okay, fine. Screw you. I'll do it the hard way. Back in. All right. I think not the hard way. I think we know. I think I know what's going on here now. So let me just get a couple more of those. Get those done. And we'll call these pillar. Why not? We'll get you. We shall place a block. We shall make it detail mode. We shall do that. We shall place a block. We shall make it detail mode. We shall do that. Man, that's goes through chisel. It really does wear them out. And then finally the last bit. I don't know. I think it's because I'd stacked them all up and pre-detail moded them. You are stop. Done. So what we need to do is we're going to detail mode, and we are going to bang. And we've still got a little bit of life left in that. But there's our the first bit, the entrance area. And if I had something to stand on, such as, you know, a bit of aspen, we could then go in here. And where's my axe? I still haven't managed to break this axe, but I'm deliberately, I know saw better, I'm deliberately trying to break the axe now. So yeah, now the entrance will go there. That will be, then we'll have the whatever the roofing material is on top of that. Yeah. Can I any way I can yeah, perfect. And then this will come up like so. Where's me axe gone? So I think that'll be quite a grand entrance to the baths. As I say, how I do the roof, because that bit over there is definitely going to be flat over the toilet. So I'm not 100% certain best way forward here. This mortar should be ready, I think, though. Are you? You are. 64, 64. Yeah, we're going to get lots and lots of mortar out of this. And we can obviously go and get more sand and make more mortar. Which is good, because we're going to need it down the line. Not necessarily today, but certainly I need more stones as well, don't I? Not a, oh, I'll probably need a new chisel as well. Yeah, I think I should probably make that before long. Bang, because this is not going to go very far at all. That's 14. Okay, well, I need to make more of these stones. I probably need to make a new chisel, and that can go like that. So that's going to be, at least we're not using as many bricks for this section as we were. But you should be able to get a feel for the way this is going to look now. We need glass for the windows. We need more brick. We need, say, a new chisel. We need lots and lots of things. And I'm going to get the chisel done. And all right. This is pretty much, that's the gateway. I've just done a bit of chiseling over that. The roof is going to kind of drop down and go up 1 and 2 and then become, I think, flat at this point. And then we will have here a little bit of something going on, just to merge this porch area into this. Probably have some glass in the roof, just to let the light, again, let light in at that point. Maybe not at this point. Whoa, maybe not at this point. But it is starting to come together, and I'm at the stage now where I need roofing material, which means we need to go out and about, which means we need food, which means I need to go and gather some food. Yeah, I need to make some bread, make some proper food, sandwiches or something along those lines, and we can head out and do it. Let me go and have a look at what we got, but we're probably going to be making bread from the ground up, because I'm fairly certain we won't have any in here. We've got olives, we've got a bit of chicken, 93. Yeah, I suppose we could use that. What else have we got in here? We've got some dried oranges. Definitely take, what are you? You're 79. We'll take that one. Yeah, that's really not worth worrying about. Garlic, we can take, I should have I've got a 160 of garlic, so we'll take garlic. I'll be very popular amongst my things. Ooh, hello. You will stack together, and we shall do get rid of the decom. I can't actually, just thinking this through, can I actually make, yeah, I can make rice flour. Okay, that's fine. So then the only thing missing is cheese, I think, which I've not actually been making cheese. I've been really bad, and just the problem is, it's like I've said before, the way life in a realistic farm environment would be is that any one person would not be responsible for all of these jobs. It would be the responsibility and task of multiple people. You know, there would be people in the fields, there would be dairy maids or dairy workers. Let's not be genderist here. Is that even a word, genderist? Maybe it should be a word, so we don't or sexist, you know. Let's not stereotype people, even though, you know, historically we're talking about something that was a historically accurate stereotype. Oh, I need to top you up while we're at it. Come on, get some of that going. Good. Right, cheese I'm going to be suffering for. I don't think we're going to have any dairy in this, so let us get cabbage. Everybody likes a bit of cabbage in the sandwich. No? Probably not. Let's stack the cabbage. Yep. Yeah, I don't know whether I mentioned before, someone asked why we had so much field space. And the reason was for exactly this purpose, crop rotation. So that we can get the nutrients right and, you know, not overwork any one area. We have got so much food, it's untrue, but it still doesn't actually make it that much easier. I need to replant those jute seeds that popped off. Incidentally, it's winter now, so one of the reasons why I want to take some food with me is for that very reason. It's winter and the scavenging is likely to be thinner on the ground, shall we say. So yeah, we need to head out, you know, and get this ring. So how much is there? There's 160. Now you won't go on there, neither will that actually. That's interesting. So we need to cut you in half, and cut you in half. Oops. And then we're going to we'll go with you can't go with logs on this one, can you? We'll go with just a bit of charcoal under there. We'll get that lit. We can cook our chicken and our bread, and the world will be good and happy, hopefully. And then we've got some food to head out with, because at the moment I need to put those moulds away as well. I made a spare steel pickaxe while I was making the steel chisel, and I figured that steel was just as easy to make as iron, and would certainly last longer. But the chisel, you know, is certainly expensive enough to make and use. So right, I am going to get myself some sandwiches together, and we will take a trip out to where we should hopefully find what we're looking for. I'm working off the map, and I'll be back. Alright, well, we are going to head out. What we're after is claystone. Claystone is a brownie colour, so I'm hoping that maybe this area may be claystone. If it's not, then probably the next nearest one is this area over here, and then if that's not the case, then the next nearest one is probably somewhere right down here. So yeah, fingers crossed we're right on the first one, because I really don't want to have to do this twice. I'm just going to go and top this water bottle up before we go. I've got a whole load of sandwiches. I've got my willow barrel on my back with a whole load of ceramic vessels, so we can collect stuff as we go. And I've got my quiver of arrows. Well, I've got arrows. Realistically, I could leave the quiver behind, but we're not bothered. And we're taking the white hole with us today, because why not? Not quite as big, of course, as the Hoy, but it does seem, once you get it going, it does seem to be that a little bit faster once you stop bouncing off of things. I suspect we're getting a little bit of that Minecraft I don't quite know where we are lag going on here, but, and of course we're getting, I can see the various, it's something that comes with it, it's AWGER logger, and it's an add-on or something that's built in that you need, and it, I don't know, it just causes it, the log keeps on just bang 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 error, and then it's logs are removing chunk, adding chunk. I've got no idea what it's doing, but I think as long as we don't abuse these boats and don't leave them in the water, then we're fine. And as I say, it does mean that down the line we can go and make the docks more fancy rather than the rather plain but, you know, ultimately functional docks that we have now, because these boats were kind of defining to a degree what we could do with that. Now, where are you, Mr. Island? I know there's an island there. I can see it on the map even if it's not rendered in yet. Yeah, so I'm going to we're going to head up this way. I've got I did bring my, yeah, it's alright. I've got my bed. We need the claystone. I'm not entirely sure which one what I'm going to use for the roof yet, whether I'm going to use claystone mud bricks, claystone road, or claystone brick. Brick. Where am I? Right, so yeah, that's fine. We're heading the right direction. And what I may do is, while I've got a load of food, depending on how fast this goes, we may go and investigate a little bit off this way, seeing if we've really not covered out this way, and there's some terrain features over there. I'd like to try and see if we can spot some more fruit bushes, because as best as I can tell, you can't spread fruit bushes, you can't breed them or make more fruit bushes. You can only go out and find them in the wild, which, yeah, it's a bit of a pain when you want to use them to simulate your vineyard later down the line. So back in a minute, and here we are, and it is claystone. Excellent. We haven't got to go any further than this. That is brilliant news. So let me show you what I mean when I say talk about claystone. So claystone mud bricks looks very much like a nice brown mud brick. You have got the old smooth claystone, so still got the clay texture going on. And if we can find the where's the road? If I were claystone road, again, has got that kind of wood clay tiles going on, which is really what I'm looking for now. As I say, with these claystone brick, a bit of gravel and some mortar, so this is cheap. This stuff more expensive. This stuff is these, which obviously is claystone dirt actually for this. So we can actually collect quite a bit of both. Because we're going to be picking this dirt up anyway. While we're here, we might as well have a little scout around just to see if what if anything is hiding around out here. I mean, there's not a huge amount of it. Look, we're coming into something else, some other territory, some other stone over this way. What are you, just out of interest? Oh, marble. Typical. The one thing I've been running around grabbing, and we find it right here. So yeah, I'm going to indulge myself with a little bit of mining and digging, and fortunately we don't need to faff around with this getting the smooth stuff, because we can just go straight in and grab this and get a whole load of it. Let me also place this down here and unseal. There we go. Gives me more flexibility. So yeah, I'm going to grab a load of this, grab a load of the dirt, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I've got quite a few. I'm just grabbing other stuff here. Hang on, let me just think. I've got 12 stacks of claystone rock. I'm just in the process of getting sand. The sand we can use for, obviously, for glass, water filter from stuff, but we can make the claystone mud bricks using sand instead of. We can make dye as well, apparently, with that. Interesting. But we can make the brick with sand instead of dirt, and obviously the handy thing with sand is it has more than one purpose. Dirt is pretty much dirt. Yeah. Oh no, you were probably surprised to find out that dirt was pretty much dirt, weren't you? But there's not a huge amount you can do with dirt other than use it to fill in and you know, sensible stuff like that. Sand we can make glass with, we can use it for a number of other things. So even if we don't use this to make the clay bricks, we've got a use for it, which is and interestingly enough, it actually digs a hell of a lot easier than dirt as well. So this is actually saving me time, effort, and probably, I'm not sure whether how much durability it's saving, but it's it's certainly oh, a couple more, and we've filled another thing. Now, the other thing nice thing with being so far away from home is, oops, that's got some bismuthite in it, is we can we don't have to worry about wrecking the environment. You know, we can just basically dig a honking great big hole in the ground and go to town. And I know I've got a steel shovel back home, so yeah, we're good. Same way as I know I've got a steel pick back home, so I'm just be able to go to town, get my resources, and I've done with. And you can't say fairer than that. In fact, I've just run into a problem. I've run out of space. So yeah, I'm just going to grab myself a goodly pile of this stuff, and we'll probably head back after that. Well, maybe head back, maybe head out and do a little bit of exploration while we're out here next episode. Don't think we're going to get a huge amount more done this episode though, so on that note, I think we'll probably just say thank you very much for watching, guys. The bathhouse is taking, well, it's not taking longer than expected. I expect everything to take a long time in this. TerraFirmaCraft is particularly, as mentioned before, particularly time consuming when it comes to building. So this is not unexpected. Whee! But at least the sand's easy to dig, which is always a plus. So yeah, I'll probably stop at this one. This is probably where we go, okay, that's enough. I mean, how much do we need? Plus we may want to grab some other stuff as we're going. I need 7. Bang. Yeah. So next episode we will head back via, oh, I also got these as well, floor beryl, a chipped amethyst and a sapphire. We will head back via the via some unexplored territory, and until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.